it's like when you're strapped in your seat and they've turned off the lights and the engines fire up and you feel a bit of heat and you feel a lot of fright and you want the thing to stop, but the G-force has you pinned in your place, and on the wing you see a ball of flame as you hurtle down the runway and you're screaming to get off, but the pilot's drinking beer and the stewards are asleep and there's nobody to hear a cacophony of bleeps and lights and bells and buzzers, but the crew's too pissed to care, and the fuselage shudders as you rise into the air trailing blazing kerosene. That's what it's like. That's what it's like when you're living on a planet and you know you can't get off and you're sweating in the heat and there's floods in the valleys and there's thawing permafrost at the poles and dying reefs, and everybody knows it's carbon from our engines, and everywhere there's noise and fumes from never-ending flights to knows where or for what reason, and the wars are all in flame and you're screaming at them, stop! If the world's not to unravel, what we must do first is compromise on travel. But like pilots in the cockpit, the council must be sozzled 'cause they're mumbling about jobs, as if the climate curse won't crash the economy. And at last a drowsy man takes his lips from the bottle and says, I have a plan. Let's make it worse. Let's make it worse. Expand the airport. Increase the daily flights. That's what it's like. That's what it's like. Leeds City Council. That's what you're like. You've got to ground this expansion before disaster strikes.